Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Mirror World News, May 8, 5:10 America, New York. Brit couple injured in holiday bus crash after driver falls asleep at wheel. Brit couple Janet Brassington and James Smith were among 17 passengers injured in a bus crash in Thailand where the vehicle veered off the road after the driver allegedly fell asleep.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
May 8, 5:09 America, New York. Biden administration weighs requiring airlines to pay passengers for flight delays. President Biden will direct the Transportation Department on Monday to look into whether airlines should pay passengers for flight delays in addition to refunds and other amenities.
BBC News World.
May 8, 5:03 America, New York. MTV Awards. Hollywood stars stand with striking writers at pre-recorded ceremony. Jennifer Coolidge and Pedro Pascal show their support at the MTV Movie and TV Awards.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 8, 5 o'clock America, New York. Biden to propose airline rule to compensate passengers for delays, cancellations. The measure comes after officials found that factors within carriers' control drove an increasing share of flight disruptions in recent years.
New York Times World News.
May 8, 5 o'clock America, New York. Homemade, cheap and lethal, attack drones are vital to Ukraine. Fighting superior Russian firepower, Ukrainian forces turn off-the-shelf drones into deadly weapons by adapting them to carry explosives. A Ukrainian service member cleaning an aerial vehicle during training exercises outside Kyiv this month.
New York Times World News.
May 8, 5 o'clock America, New York. Flamenco and fervor, inside Spain's El Rocio pilgrimage. The annual spectacle, featuring fanciful caravans and riders on horseback, and is arguably the most potent visual representation of Andalusian culture.
Time.
May 8, 5 o'clock America, New York. Exclusive. Representative Ana Paulina Luna is pregnant, would be 12th sitting member of Congress to give birth. Nearly 4 million women give birth in the United States each year, but only a handful have ever done so while serving in Congress. Representative Ana Paulina Luna is about to be one of them.
Washington Post World.
May 8, 4:58 America, New York. Airstrikes kill well-known Syrian drug kingpin. Airstrikes over southern Syria have killed one of the country's most well-known drug dealers, an opposition war monitor and a pro-government radio station reported.
Mirror World News.
May 8, 4:55 America, New York. Humanitarian crisis grows as chaotic evacuation continues near Ukraine nuke plant. Russia's evacuation has prompted an announcement from the head of the United Nations nuclear watchdog, who expressed growing concern about the safety of the Zaporizhzhia power station.
BBC News World.
May 8, 4:47 America, New York. Ukraine war. At least 5 injured in airstrikes across country. At least 5 people are injured in the strikes, a day before Russia celebrates Victory Day.
New York Times World News. May 8, 4:47 America, New York. At least 22 dead after tourist boat capsizes in southern India. Many victims of the tragedy in the state of Kerala were children who were sightseeing on a boat that officials said was overcrowded. Rescuers searching for survivors after a boat capsized off the coastal town of Tannur in the Malappuram district of the southern state of Kerala, India, on Sunday.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 8, 4:40 America, New York. Thousands evacuated as wildfires spread across Alberta, Canada. A state of emergency was declared as more than 100 wildfires burn across western Canada, prompting the evacuation of about 29,000 people.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 8, 4:30 America, New York. Chinese foreign minister scolds U.S. envoy over Taiwan. China's foreign minister rebuked the American ambassador in Beijing for what he said was Washington's support of Taiwan.
Mirror World News.
May 8, 4:18 America, New York. At least 27 workers killed after fire in gold mine sparks explosion 300 feet below ground. Contractors were working an overnight SHFIT at the Surma gold mine in Peru's Arequipa region. An explosion thought to have been caused by an electrical short circuit erupted around 100 meters, 330 feet below ground.
BBC News World.
May 8, 2:45 America, New York. Manipur. Thousands displaced as ethnic clashes grip northeastern state. Dozens have died in the Indian state of Manipur since violence broke out last week.
Washington Post World.
May 8. 2:34 America, New York. Iran hangs two in rare blasphemy case as execution surge. Iran has hanged two men convicted of blasphemy.
Washington Post World.
May 8. 2:27 America, New York. Sudan doctors. At least 100 killed in armed fighter clashes. Sudan's doctor syndicate says at least 100 people were killed in clashes that erupted last month between armed fighters in a city in Sudan's restive region of Darfur.
Time.
May 8. 1:05 America, New York. Asia's record-setting heat wave demonstrates dangers of warming world. Asia remains in the grip of a blistering heat wave, chiming with predictions from climate scientists that 2023 could be the world's hottest year yet. In an ominous sign ahead of the Northern Hemisphere summer, an emerging El Niño weather pattern is pushing the mercury to unprecedented levels in southern parts of the continent.